morning all. Let's see who turns up. I know it's early. We are having the cheese scone. Slightly heated scone as well. It's nice and warm. Look at that for a cheese scone. Look at that. Look. You can see the smoke coming off of it. It's really good. So, have a cheese scone, have a sit down, do a bit of a video, and go from there, I guess. Oh, hay fever is killing me today. As you all know, I've been away for 2 weeks out of the month so far. I haven't been home. I've been taking mini sabbaticals, mini excursions, mini breaks from just everything. Morning. I'm at the Market Cross cafe. I'm having my cheese scone. How are you guys? I'm just having breakfast or brunch or lunch or whatever. I'd have a little thing. I walked Talon into town this morning for his exam, so I went to a charity shop, picked up a dress, and then I thought I would come and have breakfast. You've lost your voice. How did you lose your voice? What were you doing? How do you lose your voice? Have you got tonsillitis? Tonsillitis or something? What's wrong with you? Are you sick again? How did you manage to catch that? How did you get a throat infection? Where did you catch that from? Are you off work again? Or are you allowed to work? Can you work with a throat infection? I don't know what the stipulation is. Not for your company, anyway. So you signed off sick? I've worked today, your voice has completely gone. Have you got a sick note? Did you get a sick note from your doctor to cover you? Have you been to see a doctor? I'm guessing you went to see a doctor to know you've got a throat infection. But you can self-certify for 7 days before needing a sick note. Just make sure with the throat infection you don't give Willow any kissy kissy. No kissing Willow, or she'll catch it. An appointment with Boots Pharmacist because the doctors are useless. No, only off for today, then back tomorrow. Oh, okay. What did you buy to take? What are you taking for the throat infection then if you can get a doctor? Have you managed to get something? If you haven't, I might have something you can take. I've got some stuff that would probably clear that. Because I've still got some of my amoxicillin at home if you want it. I've still got some of my amoxicillin tablets, which are for infection. If you wanted to use them for your throat, you could take a couple of them. I'm sure it'd make you feel a lot better. I can drop them off later and just put them through your letterbox. They definitely work. Because I don't think you can get over the counter that amoxicillin, can you? I think you have to have a doctor's note for that. I've definitely got some you can take. If I had some left over. Defalm spray and triple action source throat relief. And no, you can't hand out antibiotics. I know. Thing is, it would help you though. That kind of thing would actually, anamoxicillin would actually clear up your throat infection. I can't hand out antibiotics, but that's what a doctor would give you. It's virtually the same thing. Well, you know, up to you. They would definitely work though. 100%. Might be something that I don't know I'm allergic to. You never. You took anamoxicillin before, correct? You never had anamoxicillin? You must have. I'm sure you've had anamoxicillin before. No. You sure about that? If you've had a chest infection or a throat infection or an ear infection, you've had anamoxicillin at some point. You obviously probably don't know that. Yeah, they use for chest infections, ear infections, throat infections, and they work a treat. Make you feel better within a couple of hours, I'm telling you. They gave me the anamoxicillin for my ear and the swelling in my cheek. But they work like a dream. You literally feel better in a couple of hours. They're that good. That's entirely up to you. They would help you get back to work. You had something different. What did you have? Not anamoxicillin. What's the other one? There's another one they use for infection. I think it would help, but entirely up to you. I know I've got some left. And I know they'd work. You'd know they'd work. You work with medicine. Begins with a D. I honestly can't remember. Anamoxicillin's the better one. But it really does work. Now I've definitely got some left over. But it's up to you. It would help you with work tomorrow. I tell you, it would make you feel 10 times better. 10 times better. But whatever you want. What would also help is a steam bath, but you don't have a bath. Are you at Market Cross? Yeah. I'm at, what's it called? Yeah, Market. I'm having my scone. Yeah, I'm sitting here doing a live stream and having a drink. I've just gone to the charity shop and acquired got my little Scream. That's what he is. He's a TY Halloween toy, and he's called Scream. I picked it up from the hospice for my Halloween collection. I thought he was quite cool for £1. I got a little birdie t-shirt. Got a little birdie top, which is quite cool. A birdie top. And diloxylene. Oh, okay. And then I got a little nautical dress to wear when I go on holiday in October. So, and they were all £1 each. So, as I'm going to Yarmouth in October, possibly for a week, it's either 4 or 7 days going away. Yeah, I've never had that one. Mine's always been anamoxicillin. But it's entirely up to you. Morning, Dr. Jack, PhD. Is that you, Red Bull? Is that you, Red Bull? Are we mocking Eli for his Are we mocking Eli with that? To be fair, I haven't done any Eli stuff because I've been away. I've been away and I had Red Bull, never heard of her. No. Yeah. Booking a holiday for October should be a week. Obviously I'm going out for my birthday. I'm staying in Norwich the entire weekend. We're doing Saturday and Sunday in Norwich. I'm going to the Royal Norfolk show. Film some bits from that. I don't know what, but we'll film something. Maybe not a live stream, but I'll film something from it. Maybe the bikes or one of the displays, or maybe the horse racing that was on last time. The mini ponies were racing last time. That was quite cool to watch the kids race their little ponies. I'll film something from there. I just don't know what. And then away for my birthday in June in the city, and then away in October for hopefully should be a week. Yeah. How is everybody? Make sure you thumbs it up as well. Remember, if you want to donate, the best way to donate is PayPal, because if not, YouTube take 30% of it, which they enjoy taking. And money will all go to hopefully going on holiday in October. Though I do hope to do some car boots soon. Hopefully me and my sister are going to do some car booting and I'll make some money. And that'll all go towards my holiday fund. Been a really, really nice week. Weather's been a bit up and down. I actually like the weather today. Yesterday was just too hot for me. I'm not a big lover of heat. I don't mind it being sunny. It's when it starts getting into that like uncomfortable heat that I'm not a fan of. Today it's not too bad. Just a little hazy out there. Maybe as the afternoon goes on it's going to get out, but I kind of like this. Katie at work? I haven't spoken to her for... I don't think I've spoken to Katie for... I don't know, a few days. She did message me the other day about my birthday. But yeah, I haven't really spoken to anyone, and I haven't live streamed for a couple of weeks. I don't think I've live streamed for quite a while. I've done videos and I've done pre-recorded stuff. I don't think I've live streamed for a few weeks, maybe 2. I was trying to live stream every week, but I took a break last week. I just didn't feel up to it. I don't know. I kind of feel a bit uppy and downy recently. I don't know if it's the inconsistent weather or just feeling low or the fact that I'm now officially jobless. Hey. As of Friday, just gone, I am now officially unemployed. I'm officially jobless. I am no longer entitled to my staff discount. I am not employed. I do not work for the works anymore. I am my own entity, my own unemployed entity, mind you. I'm still off sick though. I do have a sick note until June, first week of June. So I've got more counselling at the end of May, and then we will assess, hopefully, that I can go back to work, to a new job. Obviously, I'll have to start looking for a new job once I've got the all clear, and start trying to find somewhere I can work, but only part-time. I'll only be allowed to work part-time hours when I go back. I think that was one of the stipulations that my counsellor wanted me to do, was to start gradually and work part-time, so 12, 6, 16, 24 hours at max, and work up to working more hours when I felt like ready. So we're looking at a part-time job if I can find one. I'd love if it was in Swaffham and I don't have to commute. That would be ideal, was not having to commute to a job. But that's not always possible. But currently with the sick note, I don't have to look yet. But I am keeping an eye out for stuff. Indeed message me, every week that there are new jobs, and I get alerts and stuff like that. So if anything pops up that I am interested in, I could, even while off sick, I could at least look into something and just sort of gauge the market, as they would call what is out there now, as it's been like nearly 3 years since I've had to look for employment. And don't get me wrong, I'll miss the works. I did have some good times there. I did. Me and Holly had an absolute ball. Me and Becca back in the day, we had a fun time. There were fun times with Howie. There were fun times with most of the staff. But yeah, I'm officially unemployed. My last day was Friday, and now I have to be on sick for now. Still got a month on my sick note, and then we shall see if we can move on to greener pastures. Good morning, Subhuman. Morning, Katie. Are you at work, Katie? Oh, is there an ambulance going down that road? Oh, no, it's not. It's all right. It's not going to the paddocks. It's going straight down. You probably think every time you hear an ambulance that it's going to the paddocks. That's where my son and his girlfriend went. You're making me hungry. That scone looks nice. It is. Look. Oh, it's banging. Morning, Subhuman. How are we today? Remember to thumbs it up and support the channel. PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks. Become a member. Raven can't eat scones for free. Are you at work, Katie? I've just spoken to Kieran about his throat infection. I have offered him some amoxicillin, but he's not so sure about that. I've got stuff that would cure it, but obviously it's not prescribed to him, so bad mum, huh? Although it would work.
So, have you ever been in here before upstairs? No. No? Right. So, we've got 2 rooms here that you can dine in. As well as downstairs and outside. So it does get quite funky every now and then. Yeah. So we know number our tables randomly. You'll understand what I mean when I tell you. So we start off downstairs. Yeah. We'll start off in here, but I'll explain what we're going to see why. So this is number 8. Right, 8, 9. It goes round the room. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The lounge doesn't have any tables. That used to have sofas in it.
This is the one. So this is all fine.
Got rid of the sofas.
Oh, I have. It's
There's
this one.
only 3 tables in there, so we don't.
Oh yeah, of course.
Put them up together to know what's in there because it's not very big. It's going to be a shout to people. So basically, people can come in when they're inside. Serve them. If they're outside, they need to bring them to order. We still serve them outside, but please and stuff, but they need to order. So 2 rooms, both dining. You can just have a drink in here, or you can have your dinner in here. Right? So, from the health and safety point of view, these are the toilets. So the ladies are just here. Yeah. Gents are right down to the end. Gents down to the end. You've also got your emergency exit down there. Right? So, God forbid there's a fire. Let's go through never discussion. You push the button there. Takes you down a flight of stairs, and at the bottom of the stairs on your right hand side is another push bar button door. Push that bar out. Our meeting place is over on the bus cross. Right. Firstly, importantly, get yourself out, but if you can take as many customers with you as possible, that would be great.
So what are you going to do now, Raven, that you're unemployed? Oh, I've just installed a portable AC into my window. Nice subhuman. It's probably roasting over there. What am I going to do now I'm unemployed? Well, although I'm unemployed, which is a terrible thing, I'm also currently off sick. So I don't necessarily have to think of getting back to work quite yet. I still currently have a running sick note, so I don't have a need to get employed currently, but there's no harm in looking and like surveying the market and looking at what I'd like to do, like working ahead, deciding whether I want to go back into retail and making decisions like that, like now before I then get the all clear, and then I know what profession I then want to go back into. Do I want to go back into retail? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Where do I want to work? Do I want to be in the town? Do I want to commute? And start looking at you know, what I want to do. But I don't have to push myself right now. I still have a sick note until the end of June.
If not, you can just come with one of us. We'll have it right and we'll do it with you. And then, but if it's something that you're not comfortable with, I don't want you to do it. On the other hand, that's what work experience is all about. It's to try and make those things a more comfortable thing to.
But yeah, I don't have a plan as such, not yet.
I'm just a step. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. And if you spell it wrong, all we will do is ask you what it says and then rewrite it a little bit. So if you write, would you know how to spell ciabatta? No. I've been here 16 years and I still have to go.
CIABITTA.
Write it as you think it comes out.
CIABITTA. So that was the scone. But yeah, I haven't planned anything yet. But obviously that doesn't mean I can't keep like the peepers out on what's out there, so that I can then possibly find new employment. But I am currently off sick, so
I'm not expecting you to work with long background
you know.
at all. But if someone says to you, "Hi, all right," you can go, "Yeah, hi, you okay?" back. If someone says to you, "Have you got?" and you don't know the answer, which you're not going to know the answer today, just say, "Oh, I'll just find out for you. Come and get one of us."
Yeah.
Because we're fine. You know.
How have you, Subhuman? How have you been? I know I've been gone for like a week and more. But yeah, I don't know.
Look at the numbers downstairs.
I
Then I'll introduce you to Liam, who's in the kitchen.
I'm not sure what job to have yet, to be fair. I don't know what I want to do. But like I said, I've still got a sick note. I've still got time. I'd love to just work part-time and work somewhere in Swaffham. I really don't want to commute to somewhere. I hate commuting. It's probably the worst part of working is commuting, getting up twice as early, traveling somewhere to work. Personally, I'd love to work somewhere closer to home, but not everyone gets that luxury, obviously. He didn't miss much in the last week. The same thing with Eli and all that stuff with him going on and on about Jamie and ODN, and he's just not got on with the content he promised. Why is he going at ODN? What's ODN got to do with it? What did I miss? Sounds like I missed a hoot. I knew he was going at Lycan while I was gone. What's the problem with ODN? Has he started beefs with ODN now? Because that won't go well for him. I had no idea. The beef with Lycan will go on until one of them or both of them leave the internet. But I had no idea. I really don't know about ODN. I don't know anything about ODN. Okay, so they've got like a disagreement going on, or is it an actual beef? Is it like a beef? I'm not sure because I stopped listening to him since he betrayed me. Yeah, does it? Well, it's Eli. I would say, what did you expect? Nothing good comes from that guy, and I mean nothing. But sun's getting out. I don't know if you can see. Let me just show you. Let me take you off that. It is trying to be a really nice sunny day. I was glad to see you in Susie's chat. I do like listening to Susie though. Yeah, I go over to Susie's sometimes. I'm not over at Susie's a lot. Obviously, Susie's going for a bad time at the minute with her MS diagnosis, which I feel really sorry for her for, because my sister is currently being looked into on having an MS diagnosis or a fibromyalgia. So she's not in a serious state as Susie, but she does have the same symptoms as Susie, and they're looking at MS and fibromyalgia as the cause. So I did message Susie in her chat one day and said that my sister was basically going through the same thing. Not to the extent that Susie is. Susie's is more advanced. But my sister's kind of going through the similar symptoms and they're being looked into and stuff. So I feel for Susie, I really do. It's a horrible, uncontrollable condition, and it just gets worse from there, which it sucks because Susie's such a nice person. It's people like Eli that should have like horrible diseases, not people like Susie. Susie's done nothing to anyone. Eli deserves some karma. Yeah, I believe Susie says she has to have home care. Yeah, she has home care come in and they help her out and make sure she's taking, her meds and everything, which is nice. It is nice to have that bit of extra reassurance and that little bit of extra help and everything. I do. I feel sorry for Susie. Some of the stuff Eli said about Susie, about her e-beggar and shit like that. The poor girl's ill. I mean, Christ. Do you just attack everyone? Does it not matter? Sick, ill, deaf, blind. Just leave people alone. It's sad that you have to go to such a low level of attacking disabled people, blind people, people with disabilities, people who are ill, as a defense to what? Your stupid, pathetic career that isn't even a career. Like, that doesn't generate any money. Like, do yourself a favor. Get a fucking grip and a reality check. Check your priorities, for fuck's sake. Harassing a person that's ill on the internet, that's your main source of income. Maybe you should rethink your fucking morals at that point. I despise him, like, he's a vile human being. Just fucking vile. But yeah, thumbs it up as well. Well, I don't understand why does Eli attack Susie for restreaming him, but he says nothing about Sarah restreaming him, and Sarah says a lot of caustic stuff about Eli, and Susie is more reserved. I believe that Sarah has something on him. I believe she has some damning information. I believe she's got some hold over him. Some damning information, some stuff he doesn't want out. And maybe he believes that if he was really to push it with Sarah, that she would release it, and for whatever reason, he would be in trouble or something would happen. I don't know, but I think she's got some stuff on him. I think she's got dirt on him. And I think it's really good dirt, because the minute someone says Susie's name, he's there to defend her like a fucking shot. So it's got to be something damningly harmful to him. But no, Sarah's all right. I don't have a problem with Sarah. Susie's all right. I mean, the girls, they have their own dramas over in whatever place there are. I do try and keep out of it. Yeah, she's got something on him. I don't know what, but it has to be some good shit, because he'll defend her to the ends of the earth no matter what she does. Even if she's in the wrong, he would still defend her, which is weird. Good morning, Chopper. How is Australia this morning? Oh, sorry. How is Australia this evening? You have a sleeping cat on your bed. Oh, well, don't wake her, because don't want to face the angry cat if you wake him up. God, have you ever woke a cat up before? Jesus, you want to have like 10 feet of space between you and the cat. Yeah, don't forget to thumbs up the stream. Always with the thumbs up. The thumbs up help a lot. Commenting helps a lot. Sharing it out helps a lot. And if you can donate, that also helps. Like I said, I haven't live streamed for... Morning, Mike. Good evening, Chopper. all these people throughout the world and throughout the different countries. How's it going? It's actually going really well. The sun's actually coming out now. I'll just show you. I'm actually sitting here and I've just had a scone and a Pepsi, but look, I don't know if you can see the blue sky. Look at that. Look. It's actually really sunny out there and really nice. I just filmed a video in the graveyard, so that's good. I've just been to the graveyard and I've just done a small little footage. It's 7:20 p.m. Monday night here, and I'm doing okay. My truck broke down on Saturday. I've only got it back yesterday. I'm a day behind on work. Oh, that kind of sucks. What's wrong with the truck? Is it an easy fix on the truck? I got some weird people. Well, you're on the internet. I just get some weird people, by the way, and I was on live just right now. And also, I had to stop them as well, and my day was good. Oh, well, that's good. You do get weird people on the internet. Where's some of them? Raven, there is so much fraud and scams going on a minute. It has become almost impossible to go a day without a person trying to scam you. Is it like that in the UK? Not so much. I wouldn't say so. People in the UK have their head screwed on. They're usually clued up on different scams and stuff. It takes a lot to get past people in the UK. We are quite switched on, and we're so used to that kind of thing. You just kind of just kind of get used to it. I don't know if Kieran is still watching. Kieran, are you still here? I have no brakes on the back wheels, and the truck shut down in the middle of a huge roundabout. It was scary. Ooh, dear, Chopper. Long as you're all right, though. Long as you're safe, Chopper. Jesus. I'm not so bothered about the truck. I'm more bothered about how Chopper is. But yeah, no brakes. Ooh, dicey. Are you here, Green Hazard? Is my son in the chat still? Greenie, have you gone? Or Katie, have you gone? I wanted to show you something for Wednesday if you're here or around. I don't know if you're working Wednesday, either of you. There's an event going on Wednesday that I wondered if you guys wanted to come to, but I don't know if you're still in the chat. If not, I'll give my son a call in a bit and have a word with him. I don't know what to do with the rest of the day. I think I'm going to go home and just have a chill. I hope you'll find a new job, Raven. And let's all make it happen right now on here. And there will be a big mega shout out as well. Oh, thank you, Mike. Raven wanted to throw away a PS5. I'm not throwing away a PS5. I want to sell my PS5. I currently have my PS5 up for sale on Facebook Marketplace for £320 because I bought it for £350 and I've only had it 3 months, so I'm trying to get 300 plus for it. I'm okay. I had 2 direct big semi trucks around me and some cars as well. Ooh, dicey. I don't like the sound of that. I'm glad you're all right though, Chopper. Yeah, I want to sell my PlayStation 5. So I think it was 300 or 320 I was selling it for because it's only like 3 months old. I'm going to sell it. I bought it for a reason. That reason is no more. So I want to sell it. So if you know anyone that wants to pay £300 by PayPal for a PlayStation 5, be my guest. So I'm trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace currently. and see what I can get. If not, I'll take it to a company or I'll trade it in somewhere, but I'm trying to get as much as I can. So I thought if I could sell it myself, I'd make a bit more. If I can't, then I will just take it and trade it in somewhere. But you do get more selling it yourself. If I trade it in, obviously I'll lose some or quite a bit depending on where you send it to. So I'm currently trying to sell it myself. But it's a beautiful day, stunning sun. No idea what I'm going to do with the rest of the day. Haven't really thought that far, to be honest. I know I want to go to the Twisted Broomstick tomorrow. I miss my lady. And she's got some new shelves coming that I want to take a look at. She's apparently got pentagram shelves. And she's got cross shelves. And I need to go look at her window today and go see what they're like, because I want some. They're like pentagram shelves. And she's also got some cross shelves, but I want the pentagram ones. I'm going to buy one or two of their shelves. I haven't decided yet, but I've seen a picture of them, and they're in her shop window currently, and I don't think she's open till tomorrow. I think she's open Tuesday to Saturday. But I'm gonna have a look at in her window, see what they're like, and then I'm gonna go back and buy them tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I think I'm gonna come to this. There's a coffee morning at the assembly room on Wednesday, and it says cake store raffle, bring and buy, tickets £1 for tea, coffee and biscuits. So, or pay on the door. So, I think I'm gonna go to that on Wednesday and just have a look. Get me out and stuff. I don't have many plans for the week, if I'm honest. Not got a lot on. I ain't got a lot on for a couple of weeks. Not till I go away June. I haven't really got a lot in May. June, I've got plenty. I got the Royal Norfolk show. I'm going away for my birthday. Because I'm turning 40 in June. Would you believe? I was wearing high vis, so it was all good. Oh, good. Did you have a good Mother's Day, Raven? And you went out or you stay at home? Well, Mother's Day wasn't actually in the UK. It was Mother's Day in America. Our UK Mother's Day is in March. But I was still on holiday as of yesterday. I only came back yesterday afternoon from holiday, so even though it wasn't Mother's Day in the UK, I still had a nice day. I was depressed earlier, but I'm glad that Raven is live. Aww, thank you, Grotesque. I missed Raven for a week. Yeah, I didn't stream for nearly 2 weeks. I know, I'm terrible. I'm trying to sell my ute, but I'm not having any luck selling it. Oh, it's really hard at the minute. What is Twisted Broomstick? Is it a thrift store? Twisted Broomstick is it's kind of an alternative store. It sells crystals, candles, clothes, pentagram stuff, cushions, incense, bath bombs. It's kind of, I wouldn't call it herbalistic. They sell so many good things. I'll have to ask if I can make another video of her entire shop, because I have a really good relationship with the owner. But they've got these gorgeous pentagram shelves that I want. So if you want to donate to the channel and help fund that would be amazing. You do look more better without your glasses on, Raven, and that way you seem a bit new person, by the way. Oh, Did you see my video? I filled an entire wall with my toy cars. No. I've been away on holiday like 2 months out of the month, 2 weeks out of the month. I went on holiday, came back, and then I went again. So I'll have a look, Chopper, when I get home later on. I just haven't really been into YouTube as much recently. I've been kind of off and on. Well, anyway, Raven, you have a good day or night, please. I'll see you again soon. Yeah, no worries, Mike. Thank you for. Make sure you thumbs it up if you haven't as you leave. And you know, support the channel. I know you're a. Are you a member, Mike? I think you're a member, aren't you? I think Mike's a member. I think he bought a membership. Are you feeling depressed, Raven? I wouldn't necessarily say depressed. I think it's a low mood that you feel when you come off holiday. I only came back from holiday yesterday. And I think it's that lull between being on holiday, coming back to what you do normally, and then just adjusting to not being on holiday. It's like that lull period that you get from the serotonin high of being on holiday to then just being back to mundane. You kind of dip and then you just go back to normal. So I wouldn't say depressed. I'd say just coming down from being on holiday. I had an amazing time. Met a lot of people, had conversations with random people, just had a really nice time. Plus it was sunny most of the week. I think I only got one day where it was a bit grey and foggy. So the sun did some good. I was told to get some serotonin. There we go, getting some serotonin. Yeah. I wouldn't say depressed. I'd say it's just maybe a low mood, but I wouldn't say like fully depressed. Not right now. I go on holiday in 4 months. I can't wait. Well, I've just had 2 holidays. I've spent most of May on holiday. I'm away at the end of June. I'm going away for my 40th. I'm spending 2 nights in a travel lodge where I am going to party like I'm 20, like I'm 21, even though I'll be 40. And then I'm due to go away in October, where I should be going away for a week again. Possibly before then, any other holidays, I don't know. Maybe a weekend here and there. I haven't really planned that far ahead. But June is the next vacay, which is my birthday, which is coming up. End of June, for anyone that wanted to know, 26th of June is my birthday. And I'm going to the Royal Norfolk Show. And then that weekend, I'm away Saturday and Sunday. I'm staying in a hotel with a friend and some other people, and we're all going out for dinner and clubbing and just to have a nice time. Where are you going on holiday? Where do you go in Australia? Because I'm going to guess it's kind of all the same. I'm going to a big swap meet in a town 20 miles south of me. I hope to find some good... Ooh, you're going to a swap meet. Ooh, that should be fun. Ooh, that's like going to mega yard sales where you go in America, which I'll never get to. But in America, they have these like big, crazy community yard sales or coastal yard sales where you go from one place to another and it's just miles of like yard sales. It's just, it's just so good. And you go like from house to house to house to house to house, and there's just like an entire community or an entire mile of just yard sales, and it's just so much fun. We don't really do that in the UK. We have community yard sales. They're just not very often, which is unfortunate. It takes me 6 hours to walk around the place and I still don't see the whole thing. No, but that's good. I that kind of stuff interests me. Doing like mega meets mega yard sales, or as I call it, extreme yard sailing, where it's just endless. Hang on, I got to put it back a bit so I can lean a bit for endless amounts of yard sales and stuff like that. But yeah. But yeah, it's a really nice day, and I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of my day. I haven't planned that far so far. I've got up. I've sent my son to do his GCSEs this morning. He has an English Lit exam. I went to a charity shop, and now I've come to sit and have something to eat and drink. In America, you have to go to either an estate sale or a really nice neighborhood in order to get anything of value. Otherwise, people tend to pick stuff out of the trash and try to sell it at theirs. Yard sales, especially broken electronics and broken lawnmowers. I mean, estate sales are all right, but obviously at an estate sale, they are trying to make money. A yard sale is more, I suppose you could call it chunk change. If you go to an estate sale, they are trying to make money out of you. You know, this person's died, they've obviously got bills to pay. They're not just gonna, charge little bits here and there. They want to make money. So maybe, I've never been to an estate sale, but I like swap meets. They have a lot of really good stuff. It's my kind of place. I hope to take my new swap meet cart if I ever get it finished in time. Oh, that'd be nice. It's also nice just to get away, just to do something different, go somewhere, talk to other people, socialize, hang out. It's also good for your mental health just to get out of the area you live in. I mean, it's all right having a mundane day-to-day life, like do this, but it's also kind of nice to be able to like branch out and do other stuff, see other people, do other things, and so it doesn't become like samey all the time, because you don't want to get into that kind of rut where everything is just the same. Yeah, I agree. It's good for me to de-stress. Yeah, it's just good. The thing is, if you live, I know Australia is quite big, and I know Australia can also be, although you do have communities in Australia, depending on where you live, it can be quite far from another community. In the UK, obviously, we're all on one island. We're stuck in each other's pockets. In Australia, you do have bounds of places where there is nobody, or your neighbor is a few miles away. So it's a bit different here. We're like ants in a colony. We're on top of each other, or I find that. Maybe no one else does. America has a lot of outdoor flea markets. You can sometimes find stuff there. It depends on where you go. Most people are trying to sell junk though. I mean, one person's trash is another person's treasure. You got to remember that what you think is junk to someone else, there's a lot of poor people in America and they tried to recycle garbage. Well, you can't blame them. Things are hard, cost effective. I have to drive for 2 days just to get to my capital. Yeah. So it does do your mental health some good to get out of the area you're living in, to get out of the vicinity, go talk to some different people from a different area or a different lifestyle. And it's just good for you. It's just good for you to leave where you live, even if it's for 24 hours, and stay somewhere. Like me, I go away for weekends sometimes, or I go for nights out and then not come back till the next day, and take little sabbaticals and little holidays. The other week I took 4 days away. This time I took a week. Another day when I go for my birthday, we're only away for 2 nights. In October, we're away for a week. it's breaking up, going to different places, seeing different people, and just having that little bit of difference within your day-to-day mundane life. It just makes stuff out of other people's junk. It's good to upcycle. It's good to upcycle. You know, it's good for the environment. It's good for your wallet sometimes. If you can upcycle something rather than buying it new, you're not only doing the environment good, but you're also doing your pocket good. Plus, you've also given yourself something to do, a hobby or a task, which then breaks up your day from maybe working and takes your time, like you said, into your shed to do some bits, and then you can go sit with your cats, and you just kind of break up your time, because if not, you're just constantly working. Last year I drove for 6 hours north of my town into the mountains. It's very relaxing. Yeah, sometimes you just need that little bit, even if I went away, say, for 24 hours, just to get out of where you live, the area, can make all the difference. Or just going for a walk, just taking that little bit of time for yourself. Sometimes you just need to think of yourself for a change. You know, I know work is important, don't get me wrong, having a job is important, but you're also human, you're not a robot. Sometimes you need to take a walk, go for a swim, take a sabbatical and have 24 hours in a hotel somewhere and just talk to nobody, or go on holiday for a week, socialize, go to the coast, get some sea air on your face, wind in your hair, taking a movie, go see a friend you haven't seen for a while. Do anything that breaks up the monotony of getting up, working, going home, getting up, working, going home, and that whole cycle that is literally what we're programmed to do. I'm rebuilding Cookie's cat rod, putting different wheels in it, and maybe a new paint job sounds good. You know, refresh, remodel, rebuild, restyle. It's all fun, isn't it? But I've had my scone. Scone is mostly gone. Drink's nearly gone, which will mean it's nearly Raven sign off time. Raven's been live for 58 minutes, and generally my lunchtime live streams are usually 30 to 40 minutes. I don't like to make them too long, because I want to make them like bite-sized watchable pieces of content. If I do a live stream at home, I'll do 2 or 3 hours, but the lunchtime ones I try and keep in short form content, as I call it, like generally under an hour. But you got me for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna go out and enjoy the sun, go for a walk maybe. I do have a swollen foot at the minute, but he misses going for a ride around my neighborhood. Well, of course he does, because he's a little daredevil, that Cookie. Cookie's like Evil Knievel, just in cat form. But yeah, things are okay. They're not great. I mean, I'm now unemployed. I now have to consider going back to work when I'm ready. But you know, so if you want to thumbs up the stream, share it out. If you can donate, PayPal's the way to go, or a super chat, or become a member. I do members only content as well. If you can't, no harm, no foul. Just thumbsing it up and sharing it out and subscribing also helps the channel. Not everyone can donate. Not everyone has the ability or the extra funds to donate. I totally get that. I've been live now for an hour. So like I said, I want to keep this like short form content, and make my lunchtime streams bite size. I think an hour is plenty for a lunchtime stream. But yeah, if you want to like and subscribe, give it a big thumbs up. Support the channel. Have a wonderful day. Miss you loads. Give love to my cookie. Give love to all the kitties. All the kitties, Chopper. Give them all hugs. Tell them Raven loves them. Thank you to Mike. Thank you to Not Red Paul Jack. Katie, Green Hazard, Subhuman, Mike, who turned up as well. I'm sorry it can't be a longer stream, but I do need to keep my lunchtime ones to a small bite size, and you have to go and have a shower. Okay, well, I am going to love you and leave you. I don't know when I'm next live streaming, so make sure you're subscribed and thumbs it up. And I will love you and leave you. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Subhuman. Thank you, Choppers, Green Hazard, and everybody else. I'm going to go and enjoy what's left of the British summer. Bye. Thank you, Subhuman. Thank you. See you again soon.